Hello, it is the 6th of October. Hi, I'm Louise. This is the expert introvert Vlogtober vlogging vlog. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm suddenly so surprised because I've got everything set up. But yes, surprise to everybody concerned apparently. I am going to show you a couple of my recent finished objects, or recent-ish. When I say recent, apparently in this case, I mean this year, specifically the beginning of it. Or actually, in the case of these first ones, I think I finished them on the 30th of December last year. So, you know, loosely speaking, this year. I was knitting these during December last year, obviously, because I finished them on the 30th. So I'm pretty certain I waved them at you in Vlogmas last year. But I don't think I've shown off the finished objects except on my Instagram. But anyway, Rose City Rollers. A little bit nearer, but that's probably out of focus now. Yeah, little ankle socks, very quick and easy to make. Two, obviously, because I have 2 feet, like many people. Anyhow, they're made out of Wendy Happy, which is discontinued yarn, which is a shame because it's bamboo. It's got bamboo in it. Maybe bamboo nylon blend, maybe bamboo cotton. I don't think it's bamboo cotton. Anyway, regardless, there is bamboo, which makes it nice and sort of not shiny or slidey as such, but anyway, feels nice. And yeah, little ankle socks, they've been great over the summer, worn them quite a lot, and yes, happy with those. Hooray. And next I have got, I shall tell you a little bit about these first. The By Chance socks by Jo Shaw of Hardy Barn Designs. I love these socks. I love them a lot. And not just for the finished object, I really enjoy knitting them. A lot of fun, because they're called the By Chance socks because what you do is you roll a dice to decide which of the 6 pattern sections will go next. And obviously you can either just roll the dice for the first one and then repeat for the second one, so you get matching socks, or you can do what I did and just do both socks randomly, so then you get fraternal socks. And I also, it's a 2-colour pattern, or pattern anyway. You've got a main and a contrast yarn. There's like some slip stitch and some stripes and some etc. I've lost track of where I was. Right, yes. So you roll the dice and then you find out what you're going to do next, and so it breaks it down into little sections, and it's, you know, you could roll the dice in advance and then you know where you're going, but I did it, you know, as I went, and yeah, I really enjoyed knitting it. It's a lovely pattern anyway. But I did do a little extra thing in that I knit it out of Gamer Crafting Sparkle Sock, and it was a mini set called People Need Homes. It was from her oh, I've forgotten the name of the charity, but anyway, homeless support charity. Oh, shelter. It was for shelter. And yeah, I think she had 4 different yarns and this mini set, which, all going well, I am showing you a photo of somewhere. Yeah, so I used 4 of the yarns from that. The other one is a sparkly silver, but so I used the purple, the neon pink, and the very dark grey, and the what looked like the slightly less dark grey. And so here is what they look like when I finish knitting them. So you can't really see much difference between those 2 greys. Very slight difference, but overall quite close, which I was happy with. Although I did think, oh, that neon is a little bit bright for me. Brilliant colour, but I was like, okay, maybe I'll see if I can do something to like just tone it down just very, very slightly, because I kept on like catching sight of my feet out of the corner of my eye, and I'd be like, what? Oh yeah, but keep on looking down like that is not great for my balance, because that's not good, and if I look I might fall down. Anyhow, so I was thinking, oh, maybe I should see about toning down that pink just a tiny bit. Anyway, then I stuck them in the wash. Can we guess where this is going at all? Yeah, and I just chucked them in the washing machine with all my other like machine washable knitted socks, because they are merino nylon and what's it called, stellina, sparkly bit. And when they came out, they looked like this. So you can now see there is quite a dramatic difference between the 2 greys, which is great. I like it too. I like this as well. But if I hadn't wanted to tone that pink down, I'd have been quite upset, because oh, okay, that doesn't help at all. I'll just move it back here then. Yeah, because it is now quite, it's more of a grubby, a bit of a grey tone to the to the hot pink. And I, as I say, I wanted to tone it down, so I was actually quite happy with that. Serendipity, I guess. But yes, if I hadn't wanted it, I would have been very cross with myself. So that's a note to me to do remember to actually hand knit socks the first time, even if they are machine washable. Still, it was a good result in the end, so I'm not going to complain. So these are the fraternal ones. I mean, you've seen them on the picture of the first ones, but you can see better how they've come out with 2 greys. I rather suspect I will be knitting more of these. I have knit one more pair, which I'll show you another day, for Savannah. Yeah, I do quite strongly think I'm going to knit more because, like I said, they're a lot of fun to do. Although I might swap out the basket stitch for a different stitch pattern. It's kind of come out quite baggy. Maybe it's just because it's like on the ankle, I don't know. But that one does seem to go a little bit baggy. Have I got it on this one? No, I don't think so. Or is that it? Maybe there. Can you tell I ran out of purple halfway through the very final bit, and yes, so I've got a little bit of extra pink on there, but that's fine. I did, oh yeah, I never finished saying, with the colours I did a second dice roll to see which I would be using. You know, I worked out, you know, if it was 1 or, I can't remember how I did it. I suppose, oh yeah, 1 to 3 or 4 to 6, and then depending on whether it was which one it was. Yeah, so that is how I decided on which colours to use where. Although on this first one I did switch from the lighter grey to the darker grey halfway through, because even then I could see that this wasn't showing up very well, the purple. But there we go. Yeah, so that was fun to do. And I would 10 out of 10 would knit again. And they're nice and cozy. Yay. So I guess that is it for today. Thank you for joining me. And I'm now going to go and change into my pyjamas because I've been feeling all allergy-y, but dead of allergies, for most of the day, and it has just occurred to me that it's probably my top, because earlier this year and the end of last year I had something of a chairdrobe situation going on, where, you know, the thing where you don't put stuff back in the wardrobe, you just end up with it all piled on your chair in your bedroom. And I'm pretty certain this was one of the things that lived on the chairdrobe for some stretch of time, and then I put it back in the wardrobe, and it's been sitting there since last winter because it's nice and fuzzy, very cozy top. Yeah, and I think it's probably got dust in it, and so because I'm wearing it right here, it's like, yeah. But I've only just thought of that, and it's coming up bedtime, so I thought I won't, you know, do this in my pyjamas, but I am going to go and get changed into them right now and see if that helps. So I hope you're all okay and not dead of allergies or anything like that. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Bye.